Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a...
Hector Macho King Rod. Right.
This bout is scheduled for...
You can tell both of these fighters... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Camacho in serious trouble right now. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, it's no secret who... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
The perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. And around that seat. Let's get it started in round three. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook doesn't score. He misses with that straight left. So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Where did that come from? Down they go! How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, show final 10 seconds here. Unless we get some late drama, I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. The jab not finding its target. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. As bad as boxing judging. On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Both men step back for just a moment. Well done with that counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Is he gonna punch himself out though? Which one of these athletes is gonna be the first to get rocked? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Hector Camacho. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Got Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Garcia and that. And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, that punch. Miss with that jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Miss with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast that you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is